unscripted kayfabe. Tune in to Spotify. Tune in to Apple Podcasts. Tune in to iTunes, to Apple Music, even Heart Radio. The unscripted kayfabe is the product that we watch. To analyze the product, to watch the product, to discourage the product, to encourage the product. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, oh boy, we're getting a rant. Welcome to the unscripted kayfabe. No rumors, no dirt, oh bullshit. This is the unscripted kayfabe.
Mercedes Moné is an interesting topic. Is an interesting thing in pro wrestling and the landscape of professional wrestling right now. Obviously, everybody knows there are Sasha Banks. But again, I would say welcome to the unscripted kayfabe. And if you're new here, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications to get more unscripted kayfabe content and more podcast content. And get it posted on your recommended whenever you want. Mercedes Moné. As we know, she's known as Sasha Banks longer than she's known as Mercedes Moné. We'll get that out of the way. And our career, Sasha Banks is one of the best careers in women's. I mean, I think she's below Rhea Ripley now for sure, I would say. She is. But yeah, it is one of the most greatest women's careers in pro wrestling, actually. Not just, we're talking about WWE, as which was Sasha Banks. Nonetheless, Mercedes went over to New Japan and started wrestling in New Japan for the entire year of 2023, and she went in and she wrestled the entire fucking year. She made a little appearance at All In, sitting in the fucking crowd, watching the show. And nonetheless, she joins AEW with this big announcement of big business. So she joins in, and the fucking first pick of song for her that's literally quite Walter-ish from WWE, or Walter's team as we know. But nonetheless, Mercedes joins AEW. She joins AEW in a grand fashion. She gets into a program with Willow Nightingale, and then she beats Willow Nightingale at Double or Nothing. So that's a good start right there. Listen, that's a good start. At that point where you're talking about what the issue is and what I'm just fucking infuriated about and what the fuck happened with the AEW Women's Division, we're gonna get into that. Let's slowly build up to that shit, man. We're gonna talk about that for sure. But my point exactly, she wins the women's TBS title or TBS championship from Willow Nightingale. Alright. Then I believe she wrestles somebody here and there or whatever, and nothing happens. Well, Chris Sandler turns on Willow Nightingale. Mercedes wrestles with Diesel Weber, and then mainly she wrestled with Stephanie Vaquer on Forbidden Door, which their build to the was that what it was. And that gets the calling for Stephanie Vaquer to go over to WWE. Or son, WWE, or Stephanie Vaquer. Which, again, this is where she has a great match with Stephanie Vaquer at Forbidden Door. But then she goes on to have a feud with Britt Baker. And Britt Baker came back, and then she again left or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened with Britt Baker. I have no clue. This shit. But here's where things start to get worse. She keeps on. She beats everybody. She beats every single fucking buddy. I mean, there's nobody that she has not beaten at this point. She faces Chris Statlander. She beats Chris Statlander twice. The first match was awesome. The second match, I couldn't give a fuck about either, because I know she's gonna win. He beats her twice. She just buries Chris Statlander. We don't get to see Chris Statlander. And Chris Statlander has never pushed in this position. Willow Nightingale came out of nowhere after a while. I don't know where the fuck she was. She was gone, man. She was gone for a long time. She came back. after whatever his program with the CEO or Statlander, I guess. But Julia Hart, Sky Blue, recently obtained a... Dude, my point, man, fucking understand this. And the sickos don't get this. They don't get this. The AW sickos, the Mercedes Moné fucking tech sickos, want to text her all the fucking time and does not understand that anything that she's doing is fucking ruining the women's division in AEW. She wants to work with somebody, she's gonna work with somebody, okay? She doesn't like you, you're buried. Julia Hart, Athena, fucking Chris Statlander, fucking Bill Nightingale for a little bit too. Tell me any fucking person she has not buried. Or that talent's not even worth it. Listen, the entire AEW's women's division is just fucking dreadful and dead. Their wrestling ability is par none good stuff, but the way they're presented is fucking awful. They're fucking jokes. And AEW and the fucking management and Tony Khan is fucking jerking off, fucking masturbating to Megan Bain for how fucking she's gonna be the next Brock Lesnar of their fucking company. Give me a fucking break. Okay? Poor, rumors are for tag team championships. Probably that's the fucking way they think they can fix this shit, but you can't fix this shit because you made it fucking mess and you fucked up. I mean, legit, I don't know what to say about Mercedes Moné. Any fucking talent she has faced, she has a bit buried. Athena, where the fuck she go? Deonna Purrazzo, we gotta talk about that. Deonna Purrazzo is out here talking about on X or Twitter saying that, you know, I get about TV time or whatever. The last person she faced around that TV time or whatever, I believe, was Mercedes Moné. And they fucked her into a Thunder Rosa thing, and she went off fucking television, and Thunder Rosa was laughing at it. Where the fuck is Thunder Rosa in the first place? I don't know. I point to you sickos exactly. Mercedes Moné, every single fucking talent she has faced has been buried. She's not elevated nobody. All the talent in AEW have been buried. There is not a top star that can go into Mercedes Moné and he can beat her. She is not beatable. The only person that can beat her is Toni Storm. There is no one that can beat her because they have not built anybody like that. And that's a problem for AEW. They are the people that are, because Tony Khan, all he wants to do is listen to Mercedes Moné. I'm going to talk about this, what we talked about here with unscripted kayfabe. The Khan, the product that the AEW Women's division is trash. Legit. It's awful. All the talent are fucking useless. All those characters, all those women characters in AEW are fucking jokes. Legit. Julia Hart, I don't know what the fuck I did with her. Sky Blue joined her again. I don't, whatever, legit, don't give a fuck. Chris Statlander apparently joining the fucking Death Riders. I don't know anything for this women's division. I don't fucking know nothing. All I can say is fucking dreadful, and all these characters we watch, invest our time into, are fucking... Anna Jay's best thing she could do is show off her sexuality and call her, and the fat ass jokes and all that shit. Great. What else you got other than a fucking fat ass Anna Jay? What else you got? Nothing. You got nothing. Your boss is not gonna put you to nothing, and you're just gonna be buried to fucking women like Mercedes at the end of the day. Mercedes Moné, my point exactly. Burying talent is a 101 for her. She wants to listen. Again, I'm gonna point this again. If she doesn't like you, you're fucking done. If you said something weird to her, you're done too. I just heard from women like Elena Black and Patricia Kelly, you know, fucking going over to, or Shotzi, going over to AEW and fucking finding that shit out because, bro, you fucking would learn that you don't want to mess with the CEO. I mean, I'm not trying to hype her up, but I'm not. I'm just saying she's a fucking politician. That's it. She's a fucking politician at the end of the day. And that's what this company wants. Tony Khan believes that all the money he fucking gets is because of Mercedes Moné. He thinks he's the draw. He pays their problem more than he pays John Moxley. So John Moxley is another problem, but Mercedes Moné, no. Legit. She has legit buried every single fucking talent. No talent are worth. The women's division is dreadful. I couldn't give one shits about this women's division. Man, this women's division sucks. And it's all thanks to her CEO, Mercedes Moné. Simple. I mean, all the talent are buried. Tony Khan, all he can do is fucking jerk off to the money that he's getting from the fucking the daddy of his whatever. But all he could do is fucking, jerk off to the money he's in from Warner Brothers, Discovery, or whatever the fuck. And just give it to Mercedes Moné, because apparently Mercedes Moné is a draw in his eyes, and he's the biggest draw. Like, give me a fucking break. She's the draw burying talent. And if she is the draw, she's not the draw. First of all, your draw is Will Ospreay, so you fucking should know that at least. Mercedes Moné is not sure. Okay, she's not your fucking draw, and you pay her so much fucking money. And I mean, I feel like Will Ospreay gets the fucking bad rap here because he's lying, because in his eyes, Mercedes Moné is more of a draw than Will Ospreay is. So, good job. Whatever. Tony Khan cares about paying Mercedes Moné and what he thinks he just wants to do. And Tony Khan doesn't have the balls to say no to Mercedes. She wants to do this. She wants to say, hey, I'm allowed to work this talent, and this talent gets fit. This talent is just fucking off the shelf, getting paid for sure, is on the fucking shows, and just getting paid, and that's it. You are at the end of the bottom line of the fucking right to cunt out all day. That's what you are. That's what you are. You are in that fucking dungeon of AEW. I'll tell you the dungeon of Deonna Purrazzo lives there, for fuck's sake. Anyways, we can talk about some men wrestlers too about that. When Mercedes Moné, I'm talking about women wrestlers here. I'm talking about Mercedes Moné, whoever she has fixed. People like Julia Hart, who are like about to enter that for sure. Sky Blue's gonna be in fucking that at any time. It's so fucking obvious. And then you got Stephanie Vaquer, who could have ended up in that too. So, to people's points that people understand here, Mercedes Moné burying the women's division. The real Hogan. You want to talk about Hogan nowadays? I hear about Hogan, Becky Hogan, Charlotte Hogan. And what real Hogan? Mercedes Hogan. She has a fucking ego, and again, a boss is such a fucking clown. That's why we're bringing a clown here, man, because it's a fucking clown, and he can listen to anybody other than Mercedes Moné. Whatever Moné is gonna say to him, he's gonna say yes, because he's a fucking clown with no balls. That's what he is. He just got no fucking testicles. I mean, he has a fucking big ass vagina at the end of the day. I might act like CM Punk here, but fuck me, dude. I don't know what the fuck to say other than this sucks. Tony Khan sucks, and he sucks Mercedes Moné so much, legit, and he's got to pay her so much fucking money to and have her fucking fuck over his women's division. And he's gonna fucking realize, hey, I'm gonna put some tag team championships around. Because nobody gives a fuck about this women's division. It is dreadful. All I hear up, your women's division is great. Give me a fucking break. In terms of product, in terms of the con I'm watching, listen, again, man, unscripted kayfabe. The product I watch, we have a rant here to discuss, huh? The women's product I watch is awful. Majority of it's awful. Luckily, WWE is doing better than AEW was doing. AEW was doing awesome stuff with it like a few years ago. They really went down the fucking drain. Again, they got Toni STORM as well, who was beating everybody. They have built no women. When Mercedes Moné, if she faces you, and again, she don't like you, you say something really terrible to her, you're fucking buried. You're at the fucking dungeons of AEW. You're Deonna Purrazzo. You're Chris Statlander, buddy. Get the fuck out of AEW at best as you can now. That's how it's gonna be. Because she wants control, and she has an ego. She will not fucking let you take her spot. She wants to be the fucking top girl on fucking AEW. And she will beat every single buddy. And all these women don't mean anything. Chris Statlander, holy fuck, she's about to get fucking, I don't know. She's done in a way. In a way she doesn't look like. In terms of her fucking wrestling career, holy fuck, she could be done. Will Angle, her, Samuel, fucking comeuppance came back again finally. So that's great stuff. But nonetheless, your CEO was a fucking Hogan. You want to talk about Hogan If you want to talk about Hogan, Mercedes Hogan, bro. Legit, Mercedes Hogan. Nothing else to say more about this. Out the end, man. What else can I say about this other than C.E. Hogan? Legit, C.E. Hogan. A woman who wants to bury the entire talent. All these talent mean nothing, okay? All these talents I mentioned are being booked as trash. Or are not even on the show for fucking months and months and months. And that's thanks to your CEO, Mercedes Moné. And who's Tony Khan's CEO too. Because all she cares about is her fucking position. And what she will say, anything to Tony, he's gonna say yes to her. Because this guy is a clown and he has no fucking balls at the end of the day. This guy has no fucking brain of himself to think, apparently, and neither balls. I mean, his money is to be thrown away to a fucking bitch like Mercedes Moné. Sorry to say that, man. Very controversial here. You know, when you got a little bit too much. Got too much, huh? But Mercedes Moné, she's awful. This women's division sucks. And she's buried all of it. She's buried a lot of women already. And all these women mean nothing. And that's thanks to her. And this women's division is not fun to watch. A product, what I'm going to talk about over and over again, although AEW's women's division is not fun to watch, and it's because of your fucking CEO, Mercedes Moné. Simple as that. Anyways, that'll be it. What do you think my thoughts are on the CEO, Mercedes Moné? I hope you understand where I came from, because I mean, if you'd be smart enough, you would understand where the fuck I come from. If you're a sicko or a sicko, you can fucking comment down if you want to. Ain't gonna help me fucking out in some way anyways, so do that if you want to. Comment down below if you want to. Negative or positive, that's up to you. I'm not gonna fucking tell you what to say. And hit the like button. And subscribe if you want to. And that'll be it from the Unscripted Kayfabe. C. Hogan is Mercedes Moné.